So if you're looking to upgrade your headlights to the dual high-low LEDs from Tripage, here's what comes in the box. It doesn't come with instructions, but the owner, Tristan Page, he's been really good at answering emails back and forth very quickly and calling me from Florida to give me some answers on some quick questions I had. But this is what you get. You get your 2 control modules, you got your 2 LED bulbs, each has 4 diodes, 2 are for low beam, and then all 4 turn on for high beam. And then you also get 2 black collars that you'll see in a second that I had to pre-install on mine because of missing J-hooks in my headlights. I'll put a link in the description to that video of how I solved that problem, and you can see them there. So these are the black collars that come in that you have to install into the headlight mounts first. Okay, mine are already installed because I had to fabricate this little hook here to keep them in place because my stock one was missing on one side. This is the stock one. Here's my fabrication with a coat hanger. I will put a link to the video of making that in the description in case anyone else runs into that kind of an issue. I'm not sure how common it is, but mine were missing when I got my bike from the previous owner. Okay, so for the time being, my headlights are kind of off the bike, but body parts are getting painted next week. So you want the on the 05 CBR, which is the 03 to 06 generation, you want the low beams pointing to the inside of the housing. They're upside down right now, so inside. So what you want is on your final placement, you want the wire out of the fan to be pointing upwards. Okay, so we're going to install those now. Now that those are in, wires are facing upwards, now we can move on to the wiring. So we're going to start with the low beam side. This is the OEM plug that was plugged into the back of the OEM headlight. So on the Tripage wiring harness, red-black is your low beam side. And if you have the 05 and your wires match mine, your stock OEM wires should be black, and then black with a white tracer. So from this, we're going to go with black is black, and red goes with the black with the white tracer. And for the high beam side, on the Tripage harness, you've got black and white, and again, you're going to go black is black, and then the second wire on the OEM one is black with a blue tracer. That's going to be your white. Okay, so we're all set up. After I'm done with everything, I'm going to weather seal this just for when I tuck it under the fairings. So one thing you will have to do with the 05 is you're going to have to modify your boot a little bit for the fan to be able to stick outside of the boot. I had to cut mine real easy, just with a good sharp knife. Here's the chunks I had to cut out. So we're going to fit these in. And you're just going to stick your wire through. Get a nice tight seal, and then you can tuck your boot so your fan is out, and it gives you a nice weather tight seal. Just enough for your wire to stick out. We'll do the same on this side. Okay, boot is on. Tuck the weather seal behind the fan. And there you go. So now all we've got left to do is connect your headlight bulb to the Tripage connector. And they have arrows on it so you can line it up properly, and then the notches inside match up. Match them up, screw it on nice and tight. And then we're going to do the high beam side. Match your arrows up, screw it on nice and tight. And there you have it. You've got your install. I'm going to flip them over so you can see what they look like. Okay, so now that we have them installed, we're going to give them a test run. There's your low beams and your high beams. Low beams, high beams. And there you have it.